I am so sorry for anything I've written about you or I've posted about you, says Karimot, Wunmi'S elder sister to Baba Mohbad, Mr. Joseph Aloba. Hello everyone, you're so much welcome. Of course, we've been in the know about the ranting and raving that Karimot has been on for the past 2 days. Karimot has literally written an audiobook about her relationship with her sister, the widowed Wunmi, to every single thing she's done for her, everything she's bought for her, how Wunmi betrayed her, how Wunmi is choking her behind the scenes and will never come out to argue with her, but using her team to come after her, and to the extreme point of calling their mother, their biological mother, Olori Buruku, by saying, Kiniko, we share Wunmi, this and this and this, by saying, I don't want to even talk about those words. I'm sure you've seen the video. Now, out of the blues, again, Karimot decided should be like a day 3, if we are counting in 24 hours, of a outburst. And she has said she will come out every day to drag Wunmi and drag their mother. The fact that we cannot remove childhood traumas from what Karimot has said, I think there's always the borderline between when you have your sense intact and when you're gradually losing it. There's really no perfect family anywhere, but they are very good families. They are very noble families. They are very close-knitted families. And of course, there are some dysfunctional and highly dysfunctional families. But in all of this, many things have come into play. I'll share what Karimot made a post on our Instagram page. It goes, "My sincere apologies goes to Baba Mohbad, Mr. Aloba Joseph. Sorry for everything I might have said or posted on my platform. I wish your family the best and may God grant the deceased eternal rest. In as much as I don't want to be involved, Baba Ejo Efiowowonu. Ẹ jẹ́ kí promise lọ sùn, sir. Gbogbo ìdílé Aloba ẹ kú ọ̀rọ̀ ọmọ." Okay, so remember that Karimot has always, from the very first day she came online on Daddy Freeze's show, she's always been at Mr. Joseph Aloba. In fact, she started the firing at all cylinders publicly about it. Before we saw Baba the day Mohbad was buried. That was the second day, 13th of September. But the big started when Karimot was born, that came out too. In her mind eye, defend her sister and all of that. Now, this incident, like I always tell people, that you just have to take lessons from situations. It is not by shouting or by cursing. Cursing yẹn làwọn aṣàwá Yorùbá èpè yẹn pọ́n bí ẹlòmíì mi pè ní. Èyí tó yẹ kó jókòó. Ìwé mímọ́ sọ wípé yára láti gbọ́rọ̀, lọ́ra láti fèsì. It's very weak when all you do is listen to something or hear something and the next thing you're doing is cursing at your generations. It takes somebody with a trained mind and a trained IQ and high emotional intelligence to process information and look at the end in mind. But àwọn èèyàn wa tó bá ti gbọ́ eléyìí báyìí, ọmọ agbépè mú ni, gbépè wọ̀ ni. In all of this, back to what we are saying, if Karimot had a high level of emotional intelligence, perhaps we might not be where we are today. Perhaps. Because like I said, she was the first person, right, between the two families that's ever come out to be dragging Baba Mohbad. If the way her sister kept quiet is the way she chose to keep quiet, or even if she has chosen to come out to defend her sister from the beginning, she wasn't abusive to Baba Aloba, it might not be this bad. We are flipping the script and exploring this and analyzing it from different angles. A lot of things happen in most families. The people who have been blessed with wisdom, when they take on a particular fight, ọ̀rọ̀ máa ń sábà lójútùú, ọ̀rọ̀ ń sábà dàrú. Because you know why? They know how to suck in their pain and observe and choose their words. If the way Wunmi is able to encapsulate her pain is the way Karimot is highly intelligent to say, ọ̀rọ̀ yìí tó wà ńlẹ̀ yìí is going to be very messy in front. You are married to this family. Our own family too is not perfect. We have a highly dysfunctional family. This is also another highly dysfunctional family. If we are not careful, Wunmi, we will not be able to fight this successfully. Especially the fact that you're married to late Mohbad and you have a son with them. But when you've come outside, that's the Karimo now, to drag the entire generation of Aloba family. From the beginning, what were you expecting? We're about to sit down and not. I'm not siding Baba here, like you know. We know no team A, no team B here. And that's why whatever we want to analyze, we analyze it and we move on. But her manner or personality, I don't know how best to describe it. I'm not lessening the fact that she's been through so much. But we ask ourselves the question, your mother dropped you at 3 months. If perhaps your mother had cried when she had you at 3 months, as we are speaking today, for those who are in statistics, go and look that every day a mother passes on, a mother of babies, of infants. Do they want it like that? No. Would their children or that baby not live? Yes, the baby will live. Would the baby go through good times or bad times? Oh, yes. Now, Karimo, God has done you well. However, you've been able to do it, to push yourself through nursing school in Nigeria, to find your way to America. You too said somebody helped you to go to America. God has done you well. You now have a family. You have a husband. You have children. So, killing your tún wá ń ṣe láyé tó ò tíì ṣe for your age. Okay, on call it bedroom, whatever. God has done you well. Right? Ó ti ń di ọmọ tán fi ń yangàn. Even if your mother, for whatever reason, that she left you at 3 months, you pulled your mother in last year. In fact, your mother was with you when Mohbad died. Ọlọ́run ti sọ ẹ́ di rejected stone tó wá di corner piece. So there are some things that you should be more intelligent to handle. I don't feel your pain really because I've not been in your pain before, but I'm not lessening your pain. But in your pain, you've made yourself a bitter, frustrated woman being. Ṣé ẹni tó lè mú ìyá ẹ̀ tó máa pè yẹ́ ẹ̀ lórí burúkú online tó ṣe day 1 tó ṣe day 2 tó lábúrò òun ọmọ ìyá òun tóun gbá létí tí ò gbá òun létí padà torí pé kò gbọ́rọ̀ tóun sọ. That means you need healing. Now, memorialization tó wá ṣe fún Baba Mohbad a day after the pathologist read the results of Mohbad's autopsy. What is that called? Does that mean you want to now be friendly? You are pulling the same Joseph Aloba that you've been dragging from September 2023 towards you after a bad fallout you've had with your sister. And this is middle May 2024. Ọ̀rọ̀ yìí ti di acrimony báyìí. People will do things to us because we could have also done things to people, directly or indirectly. But if we refuse to heal, we have so much to lose. If a 25-year-old Wunmi is not coming out every day to drag you or to respond to you, you have a lot to learn from that girl. The autopsy result has been read. The cause is uncertain. The cause of Mohbad's death is uncertain. So you now think that's why you have to be moralization Baba Mohbad? Whereas Your lack of emotional intelligence is one of the reasons tọrọ ẹ fi di gbàgbàgbàgbà láti bẹ̀rẹ̀ báyìí. And it's just what it is. Honestly, I don't want to say more. But táwọn àgbà, like she said, her father is 90 years old. Táwọn àgbààgbà ilé yín ò bá dìde láti resolve kìíní, ẹ ti tú di ìyá yín síta. Your mother's nakedness, ẹ ti ṣí ìdí ìyá yẹn síta. Your mother is not the first person to have multiple fathers for their children. And she's not going to be the last. Good conduct for her to have your 3 months and drop you. Oh, no. But for those of us who didn't have a split kind of childhood like that, when we hear stories, we truly cannot relate. But what we know is that a lot of people go through horrible childhood experiences. But you know what? They intentionally, they abuse the mental muscle to be able to define themselves or who they want to be. Àwa tá bí sínú normal family gan, we build ourselves to the mental elasticity tá fẹ́ build. Managing people. Kóra ẹnu ní ìjánu. Má sọ àsọtán. Yes. If perhaps Wunmi are taking your offer of the 8-bedroom apartment now, she'll be on her way out of your house. Nígbà tó bá tó ti ṣí gbogbo dictionary life ẹ̀ síta. Kí ló tún kù? Kí ló máa dó sábẹ́ shelter ẹ̀ fún? Ẹ jẹ́ ká rọra àwọn èèyàn wa. Especially at Atabawa and diaspora, we feel that because we're in diaspora, we are the best things after sliced bread. We should stop it. A lot of people in diaspora do come back to Nigeria, don't read the kind of comfort that some people, their family members or people they know live in Nigeria. Wọ́n mọ̀ wípé ibi tó rí bá dání sí là á gbé. Ẹni tó rí ò bá lọ sájò tó bá lọ sájò, àjò á ná padà sílé. Ẹni tó dẹ̀ jẹ́ pé ó yẹ kí ó lọ sájò tí ò lọ sájò náà, òun náà á mọ̀ pé nǹkan kan yọ lára òun. Ẹ jẹ́ ká gbéjẹ́ fórí. Ká kọ́ ẹnu níjàánu. I don't know how to say that in English. Sometimes some words are better spoken in their native language. I know some people do drop comments that, why did I switch to Yoruba? Ẹ má bínú. Èdè máa dùn láti communicate àwọn nǹkan. Those of us that travel to diaspora, that we are privileged to do A, B, C, and D, you did it because you have that sense of responsibility to do it. Nobody will put a whatever to your head to do it. If you feel your family is not worth it to do anything for, cut it off. Don't do it. But some people who travel will tell you the sacrifices that some of their family members made before they could travel out. And they know that tí nǹkan kan bá ṣẹlẹ̀ tí bí tirẹ́lá dá nílé ayé, family ló ní corpse èèyàn. There's still room. Bá kú sí America, kú sí UK, kú sí Canada. Family member can be honored to come over to do last minute right for you. Ṣé àwọn tó ti drag ilé ayé wọn tán tó ti ṣídìí wọn síta? Ẹ jẹ́ ká rọjọ́ àti sùn, and with the fact that whatever we have is a blessing from God. And it does not mean that those do not have cannot supersede you. Humility. Èmi ni mo dá tán, èmi nìkan lọ́lọ́run dá lóhùn, èmi ni mo ṣe léyìí fún, èmi mo ṣe léyìí fún, èmi lè ṣe léyìí fún. Oore tá máa gbà tó máa fi búpọ̀ rí máa pọ̀pọ̀ generation wa. You are even saying it that tó bá bí ìyáláyà Wunmi rè. Ìyáláyà Wunmi is your ìyáláyà too now. Èwo lọ̀rọ̀ àsọtán? Okay, let's wait for your part today. 3 days now, you've been dropping content. Content, mo fẹ́ pé day 1 video, day 2 video. Then this 3rd one is what you have written to Baba Mohbad. Check out on draw day 4. Since you want to become a blogger with your childhood issues that you have. But I think because you're an American, you're a medical practitioner, a nurse for that matter, I think you should go for therapy. You need healing. You need healing. If your sister has said some secretive things to you, we know you're going to come out to say it. Please drop your comments. Be real.